Today is the day we've all been waiting for, the day that any Hoosier age 16 and older can schedule a COVID-19 vaccination appointment.
An additional 1.3 million Hoosiers now eligible for the vaccine. 96,000 scheduled an appointment by noon today. State health officials are warning Hoosiers to be cautious as Indiana's positivity rate and hospitalizations increase.
But Governor Eric Holcomb says it is not enough for him to change his mind about easing restrictions. News 8's Demi Johnson live in the newsroom with more on that. Demi.
Yeah, the state's positivity rate is at 3.9% this week compared to 3.3% last week. There are also fewer counties in blue on the state's COVID-19 advisory map. Governor Holcomb says he doesn't focus on just one set of data to make his decisions. He says the most important thing is the state's ability to take care of people who have the virus. That includes enough hospital staff, beds, and PPE. He says Indiana is doing okay in all of those categories, and he doesn't see a need to make changes yet.
This is not mission accomplished. Yes, there's some personal responsibility that will be demanded if we want to continue to manage our way through this. But manage our way through this, we are doing.
Dr. Chris Box did say there are new concerns around the 221 breakthrough cases in Indiana. Those are situations where people who have been fully vaccinated test positive. But she says most of those cases are in people 80 and older. Box says the state also has seen double the number of COVID-19 variant cases in the past week. She says that's why it's so important to get the vaccine as soon as possible. Live in the newsroom, Demi Johnson, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.
Okay, Demi, thank you. Well, state leaders reiterated that 16 and 17-year-olds can get the Pfizer vaccine only. Pfizer released good news today. Its vaccine is 100% effective in 12 to 15-year-olds. Now, if you're a concerned parent, listen, you're not alone. Experts say you should still take caution before getting your child vaccinated. News 8 spoke with an infectious disease expert about it.
They designed these trials to have sufficient power to be able to draw these conclusions. And so the fact that they are seeing 0 cases of COVID in a relatively significant number of individuals, these teenagers, is very, very encouraging and seems to set the stage for approval.
So he also says these studies were not built from scratch, but rather a year's worth of work in adults. And more than 1,000 Spanish-speaking Hoosiers signed up for vaccination appointments this weekend. The Marion County Public Health Department held a special registration day on Saturday. 74 volunteers helped field those calls. Now leaders will decide whether to schedule another similar event. And IMS opens back up as a max vaccination facility tomorrow. Tonight, IndyCar drivers are saying thank you to IU Health staff. Drivers and 20 healthcare workers took some laps around the track today. Those employees will be among the first to volunteer at the track's clinic.